What's up guys, it's Mike. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install the COBB Catback Exhaust. So let's get started. So let's start off by laying out your exhaust parts. And now for the tools, you'll need a ratchet, 14mm socket, 14mm wrench, and a 12mm wrench. You can perform this install on a lift or in your garage with jack stands. We'll be working this section of your car. Start off by removing the two 14mm bolts. And again on the other side, the two 14mm bolts. After removing the bolts, you can let the mufflers hang. The next step is to remove the muffler from the exhaust hangers. During this process, you can use your hand to remove the muffler from the exhaust hangers. Simply use a little bit of strength to remove it. In this case, we had a special tool to help us. With the exhaust removed, this is how the hanger looks. Complete the same process on the other side. This process requires a little bit of strength to remove the muffler from the hangers. Once removed, you can set those aside. Now moving towards the front of the car, we'll be working in this section of your car. The bolt closest to the front of the car will be a 12mm. The opposite side will be a 14mm. Start off by removing both sides. Once you're finished, you can allow the pipe to hang. Now to remove this pipe, we'll be working in this section of your car. This pipe is being held up by this hanger, located above. To remove this pipe from the hanger, simply use your arm and force it out. And once you're finished, you can remove it and set it aside. Now take your new COBB Y pipe and place it in the same hanger. Now take the supplied exhaust gaskets and bolts and place them into the Y pipe. Take your mid pipe and attach it to the Y pipe and the catalytic converter side. Remember to loosely attach the nut at this point to allow you to adjust the pipe later on. Once both sides are attached, you can begin tightening the catalytic converter side first. For the nuts and bolts on this side, it's not necessary to completely tighten the bolt. This bolt is actually spring-loaded to this bolt. Tighten the bolt down until they touch. For the mid pipe connected to the Y pipe, keep these nuts and bolts loose. That way you can adjust your pipes later. Now moving on to your mufflers. Take your muffler and attach it to the hangers. At this point, don't worry about adjusting the mufflers to make them level. We'll take care of that at the end. So here's the trick. If you're having problems attaching the muffler to the hangers, you can remove one hanger and attach it to the muffler prior to installing it. And here's another tip. Lubricate the hole prior to installing the muffler to the hanger. You can use any form of lubricant, either spray or grease. To install the driver's side muffler, you'll repeat the same process as the passenger side. Once both mufflers are hanging above, take your supplied exhaust gaskets and bolts and install them. At this point, only hand tighten your bolts. Repeat the same process on the other side by applying your exhaust gasket and your bolts. Now head back to the midsection where the Y pipe and mid pipe connects. Now take your 14mm wrench and tighten these bolts down. Once you're finished with the mid pipe, head over to your passenger side muffler. Tighten those bolts down also, and then head over to your driver's side and do the same. And from here, you can adjust the muffler by moving the muffler around with the hangers. Once you're satisfied with the position, you're done. And do a last check to make sure all the bolts are tightened down. After installing the exhaust, I noticed the car was a lot louder, but also not annoying at the same time. Overall, a good upgrade for someone who wants a car that's loud on the outside, but comfortable on the inside. And that's how you install the COBB Catback Exhaust. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. For more how-to videos and vlogs, check out my YouTube and Instagram at Smurfinwrx. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.